You're probably thinking, what the hell is on your face? I promise I'm not trying to do anything bad. Why it looks like there could be, like, mud. Oh, it is mud, but, like, dirt on my face. It's these little masks I have. They're actually in my sister's apartment. She had, like, a whole thing of them. She got in that grocery outlet. But it's the Shea Moisture brand, which I heard good things about. It's the African Black Soap Clarifying Mud Mask. It has Terramint extract, whatever that is, and tea tree oil. Tea tree oil I'm familiar with. It's supposed to be good for your skin and your hair. And it says it's for blemish-prone skin, which is me. I've had it on for a little while now, and I just have this little damp rag, and I was gonna wipe it off on camera, talk to you guys, because I've been doing these little periodic updates with you. And the last I talked to you guys, it was when we pretty much knew my sister wasn't really gonna last much longer. This sounds fucked up, but she was in very bad shape, and we pretty much already knew what was gonna happen. Plus, she, remind you, she put herself in hospice. She signed it herself and everything. And we even made sure if she wanted to stick with this or not, and she did. And she didn't really deserve to be in pain, you know? So, if I seem cold or distant, or I'm not showing a lot of emotion, I guess that would only be because it's been a little over a week since everything has been down, and I'm just trying to heal. And yeah, it has been a lot. Still healing things a lot. Nothing is all better here. This is a thing we're gonna have to live with for the rest of our lives. And we're just trying to make the best of it. And my sister wasn't a religious person or anything, so she didn't want a full-on funeral type thing. She wants more of a party situation, a life celebration. And I kind of looked up the difference between that and a wake. Apparently, wake is a little different. A wake is more after the funeral, and you go and try to bring it up even though there's some sadness. This is more without the funeral, a brighter, more uplifting kind of party vibe. You can look it up, look up the differences. But yeah, she oh, this is so not the type of thing I wanted to give an update about, because it's whenever you go through something like this, it's you want to say the person got better and the person made it through somehow. We were very lucky to have the past couple of weeks when we did with her, for her to be awake and aware, and she knew what she wanted, and she was mentally there for all that. That was really nice. But it still sings. She did love to sing. It stings knowing that she isn't here anymore. She passed away on the 28th in her sleep. It was they think it was 4:44, because that's an angelic number, and they always saw like 44s and 444 after my nan passed away, my mom's mom. So it was around 444 and like 450, and my sister and mom swear it was like 444. They were sleeping by her, and my mom was trying not to sleep because you're only supposed to have one person like bedside to like sleep in the hospital room. But my mom's like, I'm not gonna fall asleep. I'm just gonna like lay here with you, and Lauren can stay with you. And they both like were dozing off. She woke up for a little bit, had her eyes open, and then she made like a raspy like trying to breathe noise, and they say whenever like she's restless or anything like that, it means she's probably feeling more pain, so she got more pain medicine. And then short time later they doze back out, like my sister and my mom. And then somewhere in that time frame, when they only like doze off like really that one time, she went. And they think, I mean, you can't be positive about this, but like they're saying that they like told my sister and mom that if a private person wants to go, they'll go and like no one else is around, like for a 10-minute gap of time or something. If they want to go, they'll just do it when they're ready and they have like privacy. So in that little itty bitty time frame where they like fell asleep, they think she was like, okay, I'm good, I'm content, I'm ready to go. And she left or stayed asleep. I thought I wasn't gonna like get teary-eyed, but I am. But yeah, it's just so weird because I keep staring at her photos and stuff, and I look at her name in my phone, I'm like, shit, she's like never gonna text me again or anything. And when my mom was getting messages earlier, it was like on the Jessie number, and she was like, oh wait, this is Jason sending photos on her phone for me. And I'm like, oh yeah. I mean, that'd be really weird if it was a different story. But yeah, it's just like, I still get emotional. I probably always will get like a little teary-eyed and upset about it, because the main thing that really upsets everybody is how she didn't make it to 40. She didn't get to be married yet. She wanted to go and live this other life with Jason in New Jersey with the kids. And now it's like we're trying to figure out the whole kids situation and have everyone be on the same page and not butt heads, because that's not what Jessie wants. Jessie wants my mom to be in charge of like the financial stuff and to figure out the kid custody, and the dad is stepping up. And then my dad said to Lauren and I how like we're gonna be the moms now. I'm like, I mean, I'll try to do what I can, but like kids aren't my thing, and I can try to help how I can, but I never wanted to be a mom. And I know it's like, too bad, well, you're just gonna have to deal with the cards given to you. Yeah, I guess. I kept trying to tell them, like, after, like, this was all, like, brand new, and, like, we didn't know what to do with anything. I told my niece, I was like, if you need anybody, just contact me. I'm right over here. Like, I'll be here for you. Oh boy, someone I'm talking to apparently knows about my loss. It's not like a big secret or anything, because I have it on my personal Facebook and a lot of like family members are sharing it, so it's kind of like word of mouth. My sister does not want it to be in the paper. Like, Jessie did not want that, so my sister Lauren wrote up a nice thing and wrote about the hours of the event we're doing, stuff like that. Sorry. And, what else? Yeah. A lot of people have sent us, like, flowers and offer nice little gestures, like making food for us, which I never expected, like, anything like that. That was really sweet. I did invite my childhood bestie and her daughter to come. And then my niece was, like, feeling weird about and having any of her friends, and we're like, no, like, this is for people to come and pay respect. And if someone wants to support you, they can come. They just have to wear a mask. It is a mandatory thing that we have people still wearing masks, and if they don't, we'll have to ask you to leave, because we still have a pandemic going on. In my state, we're still wearing masks everywhere, so that's just a thing. What else? I almost left out, like, a big kind of surprise. I told a few people here and there in my friend group, but I'm getting a tattoo. It'll be on my right side behind my ear. It'll be my first ever one, and it'll be in tribute, in memory of my sister, because she loved fairies and had a thing for butterflies, and she even had a thing going on for a little while where she was doing, like, butterfly jewelry, and she would waterproof it and everything. I'm trying to figure out where I had that piece. It's over here. I knew I had it on the bed. Hang on. I think it's hiding. Probably under my foot or something. I don't know. Okay. Well, I know I had it here, so that's the point. But I have one in my bag as well. Oh, here it is. So this is, like, one of the things she would do. She would get, like, real butterfly wings and stuff like that. And the way she would seal it, she would have it all waterproofed and everything. And this one that I have in my bag, I actually want to find a chain for it and wear it. This is one I decided to keep it to. And it was handed to me. I was like, sure. So it's a little dusty and whatever, but that one. Thought it was neat. She would always try to take pictures of butterflies if she could. I was going through my phone, and I've had a few different phone switches throughout the years, but for the most part, some of the medias I use have, like, where they back up your photos and everything, and I'm still, like, on the hunt to, like, find different ones of her, and I can get them printed. But she had, like, a little butterfly on her finger. It was up in the mountains. So it's just neat. I never realized, like, how big on butterflies she was. Fairies I knew because she collects, like, Fairy Glen, like, fairy statue figurines, and she has a bunch of them, and we're gonna have to figure out, like, who all is gonna get one and stuff like that. So there's just been a lot going on in general. Yeah, it shakes me to the core thinking of, like, how many people knew of her, or just, like, were on the bus with her and, like, knew her name and were like, wow, she had, like, such this nice energy about her. I only, like, saw her before, or, like, I only was on the bus with her, and she was just, like, she seemed so cool, and, like, people on Facebook, like, reaching out, and some of them didn't even know me, but they were still talk to me because they knew my sister Lauren. It's so weird because it's like I only have one sister around, but I know I have another one, my oldest one, Jessie, but she's just not here physically, you know? Like, even though I'm not really a religious person either, I'd still like to think she's like somewhere just like watching over and like checking how things are doing. It was something I really want to do one day, even if it's not anytime soon. I do want like a tarot reading or some kind of like psychic thing to see like how she's doing, if she's happy, like if she has anything she wants to convey to anybody, like talk to her somehow. I probably sound like fucking nuts, but that's just what I want. And yeah, my haircut is a pixie again. Decided to do that as a last minute thing and have it display the tattoo, and that's just my update. Not a happy one, but I'm just trying not to be sad and miserable every day, because I feel like she wouldn't want that, and she didn't even want us to really like be that sad anyway. But it's like, you have to kind of be sad. It's part of the process. That's, you lost somebody, you know? But I'm trying to hang in there for her, so whenever anyone is asking like how I'm doing, I'm like, I'm hanging in there. I feel like that's all I can really say. Like, some days I'm okay, some days I'm alright, but that's just the response I'm pretty much going to. So if you talk to me and you ask me how I'm doing, I'm probably gonna say, I'm hanging in there. I'm trying. But I think I'm gonna go for now. And, see you guys later. Bye. Oh, wait, also, if you guys have a Wawa, because I'm on the East Coast, I'm in PA, you have a Wawa and you like pumpkin spice or anything like that, try this pumpkin maple flavor. It's really good if you're into the pumpkin-y stuff. But this is a pumpkin maple harvest smoothie, I think is the name. It's really good. Reusable straw, I think she would have appreciated that. She liked having people recycle and stuff. Actually, she probably would have like smacked this out of my drink and put in a metal straw instead. But I got reusable, so it's whatever. Okay, see you later.